Hello students, today we will see what happens when metals reacts with oxygen. So for this we will perform one activity. This is just for the recap basically. So we will perform one activity where we will take the iron. So how we will take the iron in the form of the rust, then we will fill water into it to form iron hydroxide, and then we will test it whether it is acidic or basic. So metal oxides we already know they are basic in nature. So if we will put red litmus paper into it, so it will turn blue, red will turn blue, okay, and if we will take blue litmus paper, it will turn red. So this is the litmus test to find out whether metal oxides are basic or acidic. So what is the result? Metal oxides are basic in nature. You have to remember this, that metal oxides are basic in nature. Now moving further, we will see what happens, what is the reaction of non-metals, what is the reaction of non-metals with oxygen. So whenever non-metals react with oxygen, what happens? We will understand this with the help of one activity. In this activity we have to take powdered sulfur, that is yellow in color, in a deflagrating spoon. This is yellow sulfur powder. We will take it in a deflagrating spoon. Little bent and long spoon is called deflagrating spoon, and we have to heat it. If we don't have deflagrating spoon, we can make our own deflagrating spoon with the help of one wire and one bottle cap. Okay, if the deflagrating spoon is not available, you may make a metallic cap of any bottle and wrap a metallic wire around it and give it the shape of deflagrating spoon. After heating it strongly, then we will keep it inside a jar bottle like this. As soon as the sulfur starts burning, introduce the spoon into the glass jar, glass tumbler. You can see this is a glass tumbler here, and we can put our burning sulfur in the deflagrating spoon inside this jar. Cover the tumbler with the lid with a cover to ensure that gas produced does not escape. We have to make sure that the gas which is produced after burning the sulfur does not escape. We have to collect this gas produced. Add a small amount of water into it, and we have to shake it so that it gets mixed up properly. And we have to check whether what is the nature of this solution formed, and that can be checked with the help of indicator called litmus paper. Here we will see that the name of the product formed, here it is written, the name of the product formed in the reaction of sulfur and oxygen is sulfur dioxide. The moment we burn the yellow sulfur powder in deflagrating spoon, it gets combined with oxygen. Whenever we burn something, it gets combined with oxygen because oxygen is necessary for burning. So they form sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is formed. Okay, now we will add water to it to make a solution. So when we add water, then acid is formed, that is called sulfurous acid. What is the formula of that? H2SO3. Sulfurous acid is formed, and the reaction is given here. So once we are already saying that acid is formed, so what will be the litmus test? Litmus test will be in this solution which is there inside the jar. If we put red litmus paper, it will remain red, and if we will put blue litmus paper, it will turn red. It will turn red, showing that this is the acidic solution. So metal oxides are basic in nature and non-metal oxides are acidic in nature. So today we have revised and we have completed one chemical nature or one chemical reaction, that is chemical reaction of metals with oxygen and reaction of non-metals with oxygen. We have learned that whenever metals combined with oxygen, they form metal oxides and they are basic in nature. Non-metals, they also combine with oxygen, they form non-metal oxides and they are acidic in nature. Nature of the solution can be checked by litmus paper. Thank you very much.